Now, guys, if you've watched me long enough, you know I prefer coins over rounds. For those that don't know, it's because coins are more recognizable. They are government backed, legal tender, and they have security features. Well, most of them have security features, but this does not mean that silver rounds should be pushed to the side and ignored. I'm all about people buying what they like, and from the time I started stacking years. What's going on, guys? I'm Stateside. Welcome to my channel, and don't worry, I'm not trying to get you to like and subscribe, but if you have an unhealthy addiction to gold, silver, and numismatics as much as I do, then I promise you're in the right place. And as viewers, you don't get the recognition as you deserve, so I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my content. Helps me out tremendously. With all that being said, let's roll it. Now, guys, if you've watched me long enough, you know I prefer coins over rounds. And if you don't know, it's because coins are more recognizable. They are government backed, legal tender, and have security features. Well, most of them have security features, but this does not mean rounds should be pushed to the side and just forgotten. I am all about buying what people like. You guys buy what you like. I don't care high premium, low premium. And from the time I've started stacking years and years ago, silver rounds has done a complete 180, just going from basic standard designs to some very detailed, intricate designs that even competes with the best coins. And there are some beautiful coins out there. So that says a lot. So we have three different categories of rounds based on multiple different factors. And I'll start with your most common, the Buffalo round. So these rounds are made by a ton of different private mints out there, and it features the design of the Buffalo nickel from 1913. So here's one design of it. I'm sure. Yeah, see, they all have, oh no, wait, that's the same one. Get out of here. So they'll change their design a little bit. And then they're all the same. There might just be a little bit here and there. Some places will put their mint mark on there. So that is going to be your most common Buffalo round design. And if you're looking to buy your silver closest to spot and just not a care in the world about the design on the reverse or obverse of the round, then this is the best silver for you by far. You can most often find these for, $1 over spot, sometimes more, sometimes less. And when you're looking to sell, you'll receive just under spot most of the time. Now, this is all subject to change, depending on how high or how low spot is, or the inventory of the local coin shop that you're selling to, if they really need it or not. So that's just from my experience from buying and selling silver rounds. So you guys may or may not have had a different experience. And if your basic Buffalo rounds just aren't your thing, they still have better Buffalo rounds in reverse proof. So let me get these out. These are just too cool. Set that right there. Had to get a tube of them. So you will pay a little bit more for these, but it's for a good cause. Reverse proof coins are always slightly higher sought after and admired. So getting reverse proof rounds gives you the beauty without the crazy price that you have to pay for the coins. Still have the same design, just a little bit more effort and love put into it. So we can compare this to the other ones out there. So Buffalo looks about the same size. You can see it's reverse proof, so the Buffalo is shiny on the reverse proof instead of the surrounding area of him. Still the same design. And then, oh, interesting. I didn't have to flip that for that. Did you guys notice that? Usually you have to flip a coin to get the obverse and reverse. I just had to turn it on this one. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. So you will pay a little bit more for your reverse proof rounds, but like I said, I think it is totally worth it. I think that reverse proof coins or rounds are just the most gorgeous coins out there. Don't worry, I'm not going to use this as an opportunity to show off that reverse Libertad in the back. So now some of you may be thinking, stateside, these just don't do it for me, you know, these Buffalo rounds. Well, remember when I said silver rounds have done a complete 180? No one does it better than the Scottsdale Mint. The Scottsdale Mint is a private mint in Arizona that makes coins for multiple different countries and also silver rounds. Their rounds come in proofs, reverse proofs, just original, unique designs. And the coolest part is they have security features. So I have several of the Scottsdale Mint rounds here. Here is a fan favorite. You can see that I'm just slightly rotating the coin right here, which allows different part of the rays to light up. If you look carefully, there is a star in the background. This is their cowboy rounds right here. So that's a more high expensive round. Scottsdale also does some of their little reserve rounds. If you want a better idea of a security feature right there, this is something that's like the Britannia has. I'll show you that in a second. But if you turn it, you can see how in the background has 2020, and then it has their lion head. I nicked my finger on my motor today, so that's why my thumb's bleeding. But you can see those features hidden in the round right there. So that's a security feature. Also, this in the rays, you can see Scottsdale Reserve. And when I was saying it's something like the Britannia, it's like that security feature that the Britannia has right there where you can turn it one way. Sorry, I'm blinding you guys. You see a lock, turn it down. Oh, there's the lock. And then you turn it up and you see a trident. So it's that little reverse imaging. Now you will pay for these guys. These are expensive, prices equal to or more than that of coins. So it's really up to you if you want that high class silver round or spend a little less and get some, you know, maples or Krugerrands, which are coins instead. This is the downside to these, that you will pay more than some coins, but to me it's totally worth it. And just like the Libertad, I personally think you should at least buy one. And you know, to a lot of people it doesn't make sense. Why would I buy a round that's more expensive than a coin? You know, to each their own. To me personally, I think Scottsdale is, you know, they've been around since 2009. They are just crushing the market right now. They make some of the most beautiful stuff out there. So to me, they are the next Johnson Matthey or you know, Engelhart. You know, if they were to ever shut down, their stuff is going to be always highly sought after. So you have your low premium silver rounds, but these aren't the only options out there, guys. These are just the ones I have to show you. There's other rounds that are all reverse proofs and don't involve Buffalo designs, like the Mercury dime round, your Morgan silver dollar. There's other proof and reverse proof rounds out there. So that's why I say there's an idea behind the categories when it comes to rounds. Your lower, medium, and high premium rounds. Just because they're silver rounds, guys, doesn't mean that they're all cheap and the closest thing to spot. You know, some of these can get more expensive than coins. So let me know your thoughts on rounds. Do any of these right here have a place for you in your stack, or do you guys have something different than these that are also rounds? That is all I have for this video. Like always, I hope you got something from this, and I'll see you in the next.